offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Brady now on first down. It's caught by
no, that's stupid, bro. Why would he do that?
Now he's loose down the sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. Extra point put through by Sucker, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Oh, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why am I rocking like this? My motherfucking roster fucked up. And I don't even know why. I go, why my shit fucked up like this? Let's go. Damn.
Going down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of that to 24. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
This nigga need me, bro.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. He has it complete to Christian Wilson. And they're able to get this.
He just dive on the goddamn ground and gonna still come back up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers.
What the fuck?
He's taken down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Rodgers now to throw. Looking deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted.
Bullshit, bro.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Bull fucking shit. He can play the whole fucking field in the center of the goddamn field.
this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you
Got you.
like
I got
this,
you.
if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
So after the INT, it's Brady. This is caught by Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point up and good by Smith. And they make the score 14-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Hello?
Hey, he just called me back. You want me to go ahead and put you guys through? Or do you want me to tell him that you're busy for the moment?
Put me through. I mean, if you got him on the phone.
Yeah, all right, I won't merge. Alrighty. Do I got both of you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes. Yes, we've got Ned on the line as well. How you doing, Doug?
All right, how about yourself?
Good, good. You have a busy day. You're teaching.
Yeah, I do, and I got a track meet to go to here shortly, so yeah. So I kind of got it up my... Go ahead.
Do you teach welding? Is that what you teach, or something other than that? Or?
Yeah, I teach welding at the college.
Okay, nice. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
My son is interested in becoming a welder. He's 17.
It's a profitable industry.
Yeah, for sure. I was telling him about this particular case.
Yeah.
It's a unique one. So what did you think? Did you have a chance to look at my... I meant to send you those pictures, by the way, last Thursday. I was remiss in sending them. I actually fell asleep Thursday night, and then the weekend came, and I'd forgotten about it. And then Saturday morning, or Monday morning, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I got to send you those pictures.
Yeah, I thought you guys had found another alternative way of fixing everything, so I kind of forgot about it. But I did get a chance to look at it somewhat today. Like I said, it's kind of a busy time for us. We're doing finals and things like that. But I did take a chance to look at the videos, and like I said on I think it was Friday, it looks something like it's very common what you guys got there as far as needing repair. I'm accustomed to it. It's just the logistics of trying to get the unit into the shop and getting it turned over and either replacing the skin or trying to salvage the skin in a way where we can put it back on with, little to no effort as far as, you see what I'm saying? Just not messing up the skin, because that's one thing the client was saying while I was there, that he didn't want to look all, like it's repaired, so.
Yeah, he doesn't want it all boogered up, as my brother likes to say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I can appreciate that one yesterday, actually, and when they build them around those saddles, it is basically a hatch, if you will.
Yes, exactly.
Those legs penetrate through the aluminum, and that section is a whole separate piece. So, in reality, after repairs be made, you to have somebody cut a piece a little larger, you probably have to take out a little larger area due to the access for repair. But and then put a suitable repair area around it in the aluminum, with some fresh insulation where that material became saturated.
Yeah. Got you. Yeah, like I said, again, I saw it. I saw the pictures that you have, and I didn't see if there was a spot in there that showed me a spot where the skin, how you guys skin it. It was just the skin on, then the skin was off. I see the insulation. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't really see anything else besides that.
Yeah, and it's a little. The truth of the matter is that there's at the plant in Mexico where there's about 30 men working. There's one guy whose specialty is the aluminum skin.
Yeah.
And he has a helper that comes in once in a while, and it's real specialty. I mean, that's what he does. He comes in, and every machine that gets built, he's the guy that does the aluminum skin. With his rivets and, seals all the seams, and he does a really nice job.
Yeah.
The frustrating thing is occasionally, like the one we just got for Pennsylvania DOT, it's here in my yard, New York, we're going to deliver it, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, the trucker threw straps over the tank, and the straps made marks in beautiful aluminum.
Yeah.
So they generally don't, they probably won't complain because the DOT they don't usually care, but if that was Mr. Gorman's, he'd be like, oh my God,
Exactly.
They would be very particular about it. So I get it. If there's a way it could be reskinned locally down there, I mean, that would probably be great. But outside of the skin and the insulation, does everything else, is there anything that, what are your thoughts on the rest of the job in terms of the welding repairs?
The repair, if I had the shell itself, it wouldn't be a problem. The only thing is now I have to figure out a way to, like I said, maneuver this inside of a shop. And looking at the pictures on what you showed me earlier, they had a lot of heavy duty equipment. It's a boiler company, with rollers and stuff like that. They had to actually roll the plate and things like that. Those, again, we would have to outsource that, or we would have to figure out a way to do that ourselves in the shop with maybe tacking and heating, which would in turn make it a longer process on our end because we don't have the machinery to actually do the rolling, So, if that makes any sense,
It does, absolutely. I mean, obviously, you said you were a Boilermaker, weren't you?
Yes, that's where I started off as a Boilermaker. So I'm kind of familiar with their setup and how they were doing things. And like I said, it makes sense to me as far as how they did the repair.
What was your opinion of that new design?
It's perfect to me.
Okay, that's good to hear.
That's perfect to me.
Yeah, it became the standard, after we had the failure in New York, and then I think there was one other, and we sent that one back to Mexico, and then they peeled it, and they looked at it, and they looked at what the guys did in New York from the boiler shop, and how they recommended it. They got together with their engineers in Mexico and said, yeah, that is the right way to do it, or the best way, and we'll start building them all that way.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if another thing just kind of, I don't know if it's here or there, but at the same time, I don't know what's inside these tanks. Do they have any type of baffle plates inside to alleviate some of the back and forth stress of the actual chemical that's inside of it, because if you have a chemical that don't have a baffle plate in there, it's just sloshing back and forth,
Right.
So.
Yeah, that size there it definitely has one, but it may have two baffles.
Okay.
But certainly one, it's like a typical baffle you find in a water tanker.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the heads are flat. They're not dished. They're flat. I don't think we've ever had an issue at the heads, which is good.
Gotcha.
On the tank, they do. The boiler shop had recommended, and I'm curious to what you think, that the big heavy steel plate that they're now welding to the tank is C-welded. Mm-hmm. But I thought the boiler shop said that the saddle should be stitch welded to the plate as opposed to C-welded.
So the actual plate was seam welded, and the saddle was stitch welded. That's when I looked at the video. That's what he was saying in the video as well.
Is that how you would do it? I think the plan seems well both of those well.
If that's what you want. I mean, again, I don't think you want to overstress that area, but I don't think it's necessary for it to be a solid weld. But if you wanted to, you could. I mean, I don't see a benefit either which way. Not to do it, It's just putting more heat on something that you're trying not to put as much heat on as possible.
defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Good reactions there defensively.
Just have longer stitch wells on it.
Shut that one down with little gain.
And go from there, you know.
And for non-welders like me, does that mean the stitch would be like 3 inches of weld and then an inch with nothing, 3 inches of weld? Or is there a scientific ratio that welders use for?
No, just not. I mean, lack of a better word, just split the difference. You know, kind of puts. I mean, equal number on one side, equal number on the other side, but also always trying to make sure you wrap the corners. Make sure that they don't have any sharp edges around the corners. Like when you're, I don't know how to explain it, but only any edge needs to be wrapped really well, you know, and go from there.
You don't have your weld stop at a 90,
exactly.
Like running all the way around.
Yes.
I gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll ask the plant engineering how they do it, because, you know, since then we haven't actually seen one welded, just because they're always insulated. You know?
Exactly.
So, what are your thoughts? So, as far as doing repairing this tank, I mean, is it? I think where we're at with the customer right now, we did talk to them, is we're just going to send them a new tank. And I mentioned this to Jared yesterday, when we spoke that, you know, we're just trying to make them happy, and that's really what it's going to take to make them happy. I don't think anything else that I can do is going to satisfy them. So that's kind of my plan, which means that we actually have this other tank. And
a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to have it here just past the 25. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
No, 66. Check it, reload.
Shotgun now for Brady. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. To throw is Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Evans comes in motion right. The final shot before half for Brady. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Joe Tryon-Shoyinka in pursuit that time, and he gets the tackle for loss.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Rodgers going to throw.
He finds Watson complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. On play action, it's Rodgers.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
23 yards, the final tally.
Tank is with all the
football right now. I think the score
more, but it's probably 3,000 pounds.
In this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett, his 2nd sack of the night. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing is Rodgers. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Hey, check it. Sugar.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Fournette. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now they'll throw with Brady. He drops it off for Bernard. He's got room at the 30. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
They'll run it here with Bernard. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. A draw play. Bernard. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
Extra point try now for Succop. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air.
This taken in at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his numbers a ball carrier.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown.
Bo Melton.
An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
Now this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game.
Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
He'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, Alabama.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. This is caught by Evans. On the move past the 40. Now he's loose again. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Easy.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Vaughn. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Yeah.
Hey,
Suck up for the extra point. And they're not going to get the kick off in time.
Hey, motherfucker, you better be glad I was on motherfucking phone, bro.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Yeah, but that's good. But I was on the motherfucking phone, but that's fine. You got it. You got it.
Difficult attempt here from the 20.
Shit. 14-0.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Cool. Talk about a fucking project that's not to 8 weeks later. Now, what the fuck we having a conversation now for? The niggas still got the shit in his fucking tank on their fucking truck. Stupid asses.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Goddamn shit is not even gonna be until 8 weeks from here. So why are we talking about that shit right now?
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. And, my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Brady going to look to throw.
There's no fucking way.
The Bucks going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point try now for Suckup. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Bucks ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Take it in at the 3. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. The second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. And the Buccaneers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage.